Welcome back to Country Maintenance. Got an AC down. This one here, I don't hear the compressor running. So, seems like what it's going to be. Maybe capacitor, maybe wire, lost connection. I'm going to go ahead and pull the disconnect. After seeing a friend's video, he pulled the cover off with it live, which almost every AC guy's done a bunch of times, but it's a lot safer to pull the disconnect. Trace my conduit back, this one right here. And anyway, I'll learn more. It's good to develop safer habits, always improve on what you do. So always making things better and doing things safer. Alright, let's pull the cover off, take a look. And we'll discharge the capacitor. The capacitor holds a charge in it even after the power is disconnected. And there's our burn lead right there. We've lost the red run wire. And it'll be good to check the capacitors as well, just to see if maybe our capacitor's out of phase, might be causing heat buildup. You might see my video I recently did about air conditioner bum leg, breaker, something like that in the title. Anyway, we discharge our capacitor holding only the insulated portion of the screwdriver, bridging the leads. That cancels out the charge. Okay, and anyway, we definitely got a burn lead on the red run wire. So we'll need to replace that. And I think I have some special compressor repair leads. This particular lead uses a larger wire size lead. I can't just use the normal terminal leads. They just it'll draw too much amperage through there, burn it out. So I have hopefully in my bag a compressor lead. I got a feeling I'm going to be changing the capacitor here as well. So got a new 35. Oh shoot. I got a new 5. I might have not brought a 35. Well, we'll measure it, go from there. Still need the compressor lead. There we go. And I've got one right here, so that's good. It's got this shrink wrap connector right here, and what we can do is replace a section of this seal that's burned. So all the way back. Make that better. Oops. I'm not bringing my crimper, so just gonna have to use my pliers. Pull this back and I'll slip that off and get a good spot here. Go. Now I'll strip the wire lead. What we don't want to do is lose strands. A lot of people have faulted me for not using wire strippers, but I get a better deal when I use my pliers. And when you get to larger wire sizes, you can't use wire strippers anyway. The point is not to lose any leads, so that becomes a place to build up heat. Anyway, here's our dot connector. So tighten this down really good and squeeze it on. Okay, that's on there. Now we'll slip our deal over and then we'll melt the shrink wrap over that, and we'll connect our lead on. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, say it so. Oh well. I'm gonna have to come back and torch that. But get them running. Now I got people without air conditioning. Okay. So there's our lead. Check my other leads are okay. And they are. And we'll run our lead right here. There we go. Push that on a little better with my screwdriver. There we go. Nice, tight, solid lead. Okay. And now let's check our capacitor here. I'm going to disconnect both commons. And if need be, I can get my torch and a and we've got a jumper to the fan here. I can disconnect that one as well, either up top or might as well do it up top because it might be replacing that. So now our common's disconnected on both sides for the fan and the capacitor. Now you've got just the blue wire here, which is going to be stubborn. Disconnect that blue wire. I sort of have a feeling I'm going to be replacing this capacitor. Okay, there we go. And now we can test capacitor. Set my ohm meter to microfarads. That's what I really like about this field piece meter is it's got a microfarad test. Makes it very nice. See what we're at? 58.3, way too high. Should be 35. And then here's our 5 microfarad capacitor. 4.47. It's also weak. So we're going to replace both of those, and we'll run and grab a new capacitor, 35, and I'll grab my torch and melt that deal, or matches. Melt the deal and fix that up. Alright. Okay. Well, I couldn't find another lighter. All I had was my MAP gas torch, which is way overkill for this, but it'll do the trick. So, turn it on here. It's like just a fast deal there. That's all we need. Shrink wrapped. Okay, and now for the capacitor, I've got that. Let's set this in the shade. I'll go ahead and turn it off. Gonna have to buy a lighter instead. Kind of silly, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we'll change our capacitor. I've got the other leads off. Change our hard start kit. See if I have a new hard start kit. If not, I'll reuse the old one, but yeah, I got a new one. A little better. A little preventative maintenance. Okay. It looked a little crispy. There's our old one. Didn't quite bulge, but it's starting to. And here's our new one. Putting the hard start kit on. The yellow start wire goes by itself, and then the common, all the common goes together. So here's our yellow start wire. Goes by itself. We're going to want to make sure all our leads are nice and tight. It's nice and tight. Any loose leads is a place for heat to build up. Here's our common side. See, and that's pretty loose. And that is precisely what we don't want, so we're going to pinch that down on there. That's much better. And then here's our blue fan common. It's tight. It's good. And then here's our common from our capacitor. And jumper wire. Nice and tight now. And we're going to change that fan jumper. But there's our capacitor. There's our hard start kit. And now for the fan cap. Got my new fan cap. Whoops. Sort of lost which one was which. I can test it with my meter. I'll show which one's good. That one's offline. Oh, well, we're on. I'm on an ohm setting. Of course it's offline. There's our good one. 5.03. And there's our bad one, 4.49. So here's our good one. That leads nice and tight. That leads nice and tight. I don't really like that sitting in the box, so I'm going to strap it on this side. Gonna hang it up. I got some cable ties. Aim it where you can read it. And if we need to change it out in the future, it's nice and easy to get to. That's good. Okay, now we're ready to fire it up. Got our new terminal, our new connector. We're all good there. All good up top. Okay. Let's turn it on. Okay, fired right up. I'll button that up in a minute. We'll take an amp draw reading. You only want to get one wire in your meter. You get the red run wire. Pulling almost 14, 15 amps. It's kind of high, but still within reason. Check our black wire. Yep, 14.5 amps. Kind of high. Really cold. Okay. Well, it's alive, but this one days may be numbered. It is running. Let's see what our fan motor is running at. We only want one lead in our wire deal to protect our lead. 14 amps on the... Oh, it's on hold. Freaked me out. Should be like 1.5 amps, if that. So that's much better. 0.98. That'll work. There we go. That's more like it. This is much higher than I'd like to see. 14 amps. But it's alive. Alright. Thanks for watching. Compressor Maintenance. Over and out. Back in the mix. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Everything's running good. Got the cover back on. We're all set. We're gonna live for another while. Good to go.
Standing on the edge seek help with your strength, let it be for once eternal. Always seek